Ghost of Yōtei is one of those games that I have just been really excited about. They had the state of play just a few days ago, and I thought I would record a very quick reaction video to the gameplay. Let's dive right in with the loudest volume ever and see what they got rocking here.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox.
Captured on PS5. So this is theoretically not the PS5 Pro. This is just a PS5 standard. It is not the super duper fancy version. So far looking great.
From Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yōtei. We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Okay. Now, this is rendered in 60, so you can tell right away when something's moving smooth that it's rendered at a higher frame rate. And they said this is
of Ezo believe
on a base
Atsu
PS5.
Is an Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yōtei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
So just real quick, I want to say that the game is looking really good. I think I've seen a lot of people online say they're not blown away or whatever. I think we're at this point where game graphics don't matter that much. What's really going to have an impact is the story and how fun it is to play or not fun it is to play. For me, I'm really excited. One of the last videos I made at IGN before leaving the company was all about Ghost of Yōtei and the history behind the region in that time period and the Ainu people and what was written on her piece of cloth and the names that she was scratching off. And I nailed it. Like, I was right on so many different things. So getting to see what the actual gameplay will be like is really exciting for me.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
The question is, like, who was she? Who did she grow up as, really, more than anything?
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yōtei Six.
That was a cool trend. That, like, has to be some sort
forward. Hunting.
I just want to see it one more time because it looks
pushes
like
her forward.
They're transitioning from, like, either that's like a memory or it's just wintertime whenever what happened to her took place.
Hunting down the Yōtei.
And then they transition to summer or sometime when everything's in bloom. It's really impactful doing it that way.
Six is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless. And with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
This is captured on a base PlayStation 5. Like, that's really impressive stuff. I'm just looking at, like, it's all captured in 4K, but it does not say PS5 Pro. So I'll probably be playing on the Pro, which means I'll be able to play with this visual fidelity at 60 frames. Hopefully. Looks so good.
Ghost of Yōtei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be
So
appealing
pretty.
to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics to study.
The combat looks really, really good. The combat was one of the things that got me the most excited. I just want to rewind really quick because there was
Or if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead
a
you to
really
an area
cool
filled with
looking
snow and
outfit.
deception.
Yeah, that looks sick. I like this one a lot. And I think we find out later that that's actually a pre-order item.
Enemies that ambush you, and new ninja-like tactics
I'm sorry, I said pre-order item. I don't mean an upsell item. I just mean it's like one of the things you can unlock in the game.
to study. Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds.
So this is the icon of the game, the split thing. So this must be something related to story. And like they sort of show later that there are, here's another one. Like maybe that's the core story elements. And then we have like weapon based ones. So maybe it's about like where you can unlock a new weapon. Maybe these are how you unlock the cosmetics for you.
As she makes progress against the Yōtei 6, her legend as the on-rail grows.
Shamisen, we know about that.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
I can't get over the fact that this is PS5 footage. It's really good looking.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yōtei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
Okay, I do need to be slightly critical about this game. If you have not played the latest version, the director's cut of Ghost of Tsushima, you absolutely should, because a lot of the things I'm seeing in here do look visually similar to the final release of that particular game. So definitely check that out. OBS had an update in the middle of recording, so let's just keep going. Looks so freaking good.
You're not of Clan Eguchi. You're here for my bounty.
It just makes me want to go play Ghost of Tsushima again. Like, I love that we're going to a new location. And this Shamisen song, so good. I like how traversal's
Hidden in
looking.
the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead.
This really reminds me of Assassin's Creed
They're
Shadows,
fun to
honestly.
find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer.
I mean, that's kind of good. It's fast travel sections and such.
Ghost of Yōtei isn't going to rush you through anything.
Yeah, thanks for not rushing me through anything. Whether or not you rush in a video game is more on you and whether or not you need to rush through anything. I don't feel like most games force me to rush. Anyway, I never had that inclination. I don't feel like a Shadows did that either. Shadows going to be the biggest comparison point, I think, to this one.
You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
So they're going for the Red Dead thing, where they encourage you to just buckle up for the experience. Like, part of it is your journey to the destination.
The lands around Yōtei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited.
Oh yeah, we can cut the
Embrace
stuff
that
again.
curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
And it looks like we do have the hot springs again.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords?
Oh, nice.
Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
The combat's looking so sick.
Psycho banners.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field, searching for leads on Lord Saito.
I think the overall gameplay just looks so much better in this versus
The soldiers needed
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary who'll use every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight.
Here's the thing. This is a big reason why I didn't like Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's because they tried to separate these mechanics into two different characters. And I think it doesn't work very well. Here, they're telling me basically, no, this character does whatever it takes to get the job done. And I actually greatly appreciate that versus what they were doing before. Or doing over at Ubi. Like, Sucker Punch knows what they're doing with these types of games.
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie.
I love the sound design.
Every motion counts. It's about lethal precision. If an enemy
gold?
swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
Oh, gold's a new mechanic, I think. I don't remember that from the old games. From the old game.
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge odachi blade is best.
Very long blade. That was pretty slick how she cleaned the blood off of it, isn't it?
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast.
It's Shadows, man. Shadows basically did the same thing this game did. I don't mean to make a comparison. People are probably going to be mad that I'm making the comparison, but obviously they're trying to compete with one another. Shadows is trying to cash
Blades
in
are
on
great,
what
but
this
ranged weapons
what
work
this is
too.
doing. But this looks so much
Atsu's got
cooler.
an arsenal.
Yeah. It's one shot, one kill, but you're gonna alert everybody. Ooh, I like his mask.
Ghost.
Looks like a Darth Vader or something
Thrown
like
weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
Hell yeah.
No more.
I just want his mask.
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
What? Okay, that's a little silly in my opinion. The dog
Atsu
thing.
can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Very, very pretty.
Hey, friend. Share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you.
Interesting.
In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing allies and vendors
Hanbei.
you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack.
Master Yoshida.
Here, you can keep track of when a sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open-world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring, the game comes to you.
And it's very pretty. It's also very pretty at nighttime.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle.
Nice.
Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused?
Sick.
Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
I mean, the casual wear I'm less excited about. Don't love that. Like that. Dig that. That one's okay. Really dig that one. No. Lots of options, though. Ooh, the red one, though, with the horns. That would probably be cool.
The score of Ghost of Yōtei is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with
That's
Western
cool.
flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you
I
like
really
what you
like it.
heard,
I
we're
really like
releasing
it.
2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately
Nice.
after the show.
Love it. The music's like a big highlight already. Oh yeah, and
The
that's
digital
my favorite
photography
outfit,
community
I
for
think.
Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yōtei and look
Great.
forward to seeing photos from your journey
Games
across Ezo.
should just launch standard with the photo mode. Death Stranding has it. I've been doing photos in Death Stranding. I did my first fancy photo in Death Stranding. It's terrible. Excited to do it again.
We
in
want playing
Ghost of
through
Yōtei.
Ghost of Yōtei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ
That's so tempting.
生きてたか
It's so tempting to play through the first time with
一
Japanese.
人残らず息の根止めたと思ったまた会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。アツだ。
That's better
Take the
too.
feeling of stepping
That's just
into
my
a classic
opinion.
samurai cinema experience one step further we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
I know people who played through the first one entirely in Kurosawa mode.
For Ghost of Yōtei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole.
A little bit of slowdown in some of these
we
battle
partnered with
sequences.
Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience, along with increased mud and blood splatter.
I like
And
that, but I
lastly,
don't like the
we partnered
closeness.
with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. I saw some people excited about it, but I'm just like, nah, I want the soundtrack. Like, whatever the soundtrack ends up being. I mean, if this is for you, good. That's great. I don't think I would ever play with this one. Yeah, so on the base PS5, you do see a little bit of frame issues. I'm glad
There's
I'll
so
be
many
playing
ways to make
on
your
the
Ghost
Pro.
of Yōtei playthrough your own.
And it's not even out yet.
But no
They're probably
matter
working on
how
that.
you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yōtei that is sure to be special.
They're doing something with this methodology of repairing an item, which was very popular in Japan at the time. They believed it's called kitsunuguri or something like that. And it was a method of repair, and they felt it gave more of a story to the item that was repaired. That PS5 is actually sick.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yōtei 6.
I mean, I'm
Forge your
sold.
own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo.
I've been sold for a year.
To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yōtei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
It's going to be hype. It's going to be great. Yeah, so I'm just going to call it right now. I think that game's going to be really, really good. If they nail the story, it's a no-brainer if you're a PlayStation fan. October 2nd, it's July, August, September, October. It's so close already. And there's been all this marketing around the game and everything. Now that we're like getting into it, and it looks like they're doing a really slick, it looks like PS5 with a disc drive. Like, I don't know what version of the PS5 that is, but I do like the gold one a little bit more than the one with the black and white. Anyway, very, very excited about Ghost of Yōtei. I've been excited since like the first trailer because of what they were going to explore. What's really interesting though is Assassin's Creed Shadows is definitely going to be a comparison point here. And I think that because they have the groundwork of Ghost of Tsushima in terms of combat, in terms of how the game plays, is just going to blow Assassin's Creed Shadows out of the water. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I wrote a review over on the Patreon that's free for everybody. And basically, that was after, I don't know, 20 hours of gameplay or something like that. And I'm like, this game is just too bloated. It like makes you it makes you ride around, and it just feels completely unnecessary. Ghost of Yōtei, they already tell you up front, like, we're going to do that, but that's going to be part of the experience, and there will be things that you can do to make it feel less boring. So you got to kind of buckle up and get ready for that. So far, based on everything I've seen, I think Ghost of Yōtei is going to be a great game. I'm still very, very excited about it. It's one of my top wish listed games for the year for 2025. I think we're down to Metal Gear Solid Delta and Ghost of Yōtei, and I can't think of anything else coming out in 2025 off the top of my head that is on my most anticipated list. Maybe we'll get a little bit more in the coming months, but there is just, Borderlands 4. I guess Borderlands 4 would be the last one. Then GTA 6 next year. But this is going to be a huge game. I think it's looking really, really good. And it makes me want to go finish Ghosts of Tsushima, which I have on PC Director's Cut. Highly recommend experiencing it that way. No matter how you play it, like if you haven't played the original, it's the base version of it's free, I think, as part of, or it was free for a long time as part of the PlayStation Plus subscription. They have Director's Cut, which you can get. They have it available on PC across everything. And yeah, definitely recommend Ghost of Tsushima. And to me, I don't see anything wrong at all with this game. It looks hype. I can't wait to play it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know my content goes live. I do greatly appreciate you watching. I've been trying to do more videos lately. I try and do like one a day, and then when it's heavy news days, maybe two. So I do greatly appreciate you. I appreciate everybody supporting Christopher, Eddie, Filaroni, Spingater, and Aries EMS. Thank you so much. If you want to support, you can go to patreon.com/SaveState. Plus, you can go check out my critical thoughts about Assassin's Creed Shadows over there. I will link to it in the description. And I will see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.